Hello, all my fellow nerds. Nerd Squatch here, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to this very special gameplay I'm about to start. Today, I'm starting Final Fantasy VII. Well, not really starting. I've played it multiple times before, but I'm starting it on a gameplay for you, only because I care about my fan base, and I want you to know how appreciative I am that you come and listen to this nerd just rage on about one of his favorite games, because this is by far one of my most favorite RPGs of all time, and I cannot stress that enough. So, for those of you who haven't been living under a rock, or have been living under a rock, Final Fantasy VII is a 1997 role-playing video game developed by Square, and it's not Square Enix, it was Squaresoft at the time, for the PlayStation console. It is the 7th main installment in the Final Fantasy series, published in Japan by Square. It was released in other regions by Sony Computer Entertainment, and became the first in the main series to see a PAL release. The game's story follows Cloud Strife, a mercenary who joins an eco-terrorist organization to stop a world-controlling megacorporation named Shinra from using the planet's life essence as an energy source. This game started development in 1994, originally for Super Nintendo. After delays and technical difficulties from experimenting on several platforms, Square moved production to the PlayStation, largely due to the advantages of the CD-ROM format. Veteran Final Fantasy staff returned, including series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi, director Yoshinori Kitase, and composer Nobuo Uematsu. The title became the first in the series to use full motion video and 3D computer graphics, which featured 3D character models superimposed over 2D rendered backgrounds. Although the gameplay systems remain mostly unchanged from previous entries, Final Fantasy VII introduced more widespread science fiction elements and a more realistic presentation. The game had a staff of over 100 people with a combined development and marketing budget of around $80 million. Assisted by a large promotional campaign, Final Fantasy VII received widespread commercial and critical success, and remains widely regarded as a landmark title and one of the greatest games of all time. The title won numerous Game of the Year awards and was acknowledged for boosting the sales of PlayStation and popularizing Japanese role-playing games worldwide. Critics praised its graphics, gameplay, music, and story, although some criticism was directed towards its English localization. Its success has led to enhanced ports on various platforms, a multimedia sub-series called the Compilation of Final Fantasy VII, and an upcoming high-definition remake for the PS4, which I'm looking forward to. But honestly, I just wanted to share this game with you because this game is by far one of my most favorites. And so, without further ado, I'm going to get started with this gameplay, and this is from the very beginning of the game. So, without further ado, let's get started. And this is the PlayStation 4 port I am playing, by the way. I am not playing the original PS1 title, because the ones that I do have, I will not open. I'm that nerdy, you must understand this. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. And most people are thinking this is a starry background and everything, but it's actually just it's actually Mako. But that's what I always think it is. It's just Mako energy just kind of circling around, but it looks like a night starry sky. Everybody got kind of confused when they first saw this, when they first started playing it, but ultimately, this game is still by far one of my most favorite RPGs. And this is not the first RPG I will be playing for you guys. I'm going to be playing a lot more as they come. And now you see the first face you see in the game. For those of you who probably already know this, that is Aerith, or Aerith. and she's a key character in this main story of this game. You don't know it yet because if you play it for the first time, again, have you been living under a rock? I'm just kidding. But seriously, in all seriousness, this game is by far, to me, the story sells it all. Believe it or not, believe it or not, this game was just superior in a lot of ways. I mean, and there are some speculations on saying that Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VI were better, and everybody has their own opinion on the matter. So, and I'm not judgmental when it comes to that, because I enjoy almost any Final Fantasy, except for the online ones, because for some reason I just could never really get into them, and this is me saying with an open mind, because I did try to play them. So without ado, the train has stopped. We got Avalanche on the scene. We got Wedge Biggs and Jesse and my main man Barrett. And there's Cloud. Come on, newcomer. And most of you don't know, if you actually search this guy right away, he gives you a couple of potions. And so without further ado, I'm going to get on the very first battle of this game. Alright. I want to hit him with a little bolt. One hit kill. And it's pretty much self-explanatory on how to fight. You have your attack bar, you have your magic, and he's not really Cloud yet, he's ex-soldier. But we all know who it is. Nothing on him. Okay. Wait. Oh, excuse me. Had to hiccups there for a second. As an RPGer, you must know to search everywhere you go, because you don't leave any stones unturned. Even though there's... And also talking to people is also... Got another battle in the mix. Alright, second battle done. And, you know, comment on the section below. Do you like grinding levels, or do you prefer having quests done where it gives you XP to where you're not having to grind so much? That's a speculation long overdue, because a lot of people enjoy the grinding aspect of it. You know, myself included, if the gameplay is great and the battle system's fun, I will grind all day long, because that's just, you know, that's just me. And also, for any other games you want me to start playing, definitely leave a comment in the comment section below, and if this is the first time with this channel, definitely hit that like button to support my channel, and definitely hit that subscribe button for more content. I'm definitely... And there's my boy Cloud. With me, I'm an all-net. I like to just stick with the character names as given, except for a couple, which I'll go into a little later when the characters come up. I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? Barrett, you gotta love him. Honestly, Barrett kind of reminded me of Mr. T back when I started playing this, because he had that, you know, without the mohawk, he kind of, because you could see he had that face, that image. He kind of reminded me of it was like a Mr. T and Michael Clark Duncan mixture. You know, God rest his soul. God rest his soul. Michael Clark Duncan, one of my favorite actors. He's been missed. Because there was a lot of characters, especially with today's movies, he would have been a great voice for. Now I'm going into the reactor, and... Alright, There we go. And now this is definitely not a completionist run, guys. A completionist run, you know, that's something for my man Gerard to do. And if you don't know who that is, he's that one video gamer and the completionist. Definitely an amazing channel too. If you definitely haven't checked out his content, I would highly recommend it. He's got his comedy is second to none, and I would give him props when it comes to his merit to completing games in a week, because I can't do that. You know, it's hard to complete games in a week for me, because I have to literally just be void like a zombie and just, But now, this game, I am going to do mainly a few things. I am going to do, and it's not going to be towards the end of the game, but I am going to be finding all the ultimate weapons that are available. I'm also going to be looking for the gold chocobo so I can find Knights of the Round, which that's one of my most favorite summons ever. Oh, that summon. And I'm going to attempt to try and find and defeat all the weapons, especially Ruby and Emerald, which there's a lot of prep you gotta go for that. Which that means mastering materia. So in a way I am going to be doing most of the stuff, but I am not going to be like finding everything. And that's just, I mean, it just takes so much time, and you know, but I am going to do the best I can to have this game look awesome for you guys. But I'm also definitely just gonna, I'm gonna pace myself with this game too. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it again like I used to enjoy it a long time ago. I'm not going to say in a galaxy far, far away, because we're not that far away. And, of course, you know, with me and me loving Star Wars, I just love talking about it. I chose the PS4 port obviously because of the recording aspect of it, because it's so much easier. And plus, you know, I got a few other games I'm going to try and start today. And just, you know, again, this is just a brand new channel. You know, I'm still trying to get, you know, my swing on things. But, you know, if you definitely want me to continue this series, I would highly like it if you would get me, if you get it to at least 50. Get me to at least 25 to 30 likes. Between 25 and 30 likes, I will continue this series. If not, then there's plenty of other games. If there's a game you would like me to play and put my talents in, definitely leave it in the comment section below. And also, you know, and also on a side note with another channel, I want to give a big shout out to my good friend, the Nerd of Steel. He is definitely a really good friend of mine, and he's actually supporting me on this channel. He has his own channel he's been doing for a little over a year and stuff now. A little under a year, actually. But he's the one who because I've honestly, and on an honest note, I'm not very outgoing by any means. I'm actually, you know, just you know, I'm actually a nerd at heart. You know, I actually just like to sit at home and literally play these types of games. So, and that's honestly how I express myself the most. So I'm actually really glad I get to share this with you guys. And this is something that I think that you're all going to enjoy. And it's something, if honestly, just for a good laugh, because at the end of the day, if you don't have laughter in your life, you're never going to live fully in your life. And I know it's just audio, but, you know, my channel has literally just started, so please bear with me. I am still trying to get the equipment necessary to do visual as I'm playing. But honestly, I mean, I'm just a bearded nerd. That's all I am. So if you like my voice, and honestly, my voice can be, you know, definitely welcoming, and I welcome all people to check out these videos and definitely leave your opinions on how I can improve them better, as I would definitely like to do that. And so here we go. So we got a smoke shot here. And actually, believe it or not, Barrett was actually one of those characters that he kind of stands out in his own unique way because and as you can see down there, you got the limit bars that are slowly filling up as they get attacked. And once they get to a certain point, the limits it'll turn into like a rainbow bar, and they'll actually have their own special attacks, which they'll actually get better as you level them up. Looky, another battle. And if you're a back attack, you just gotta kind of like you run away, and then you'll end up right back to where you were again. They're out for blood, aren't they? Gotta love them Shinra troops, I'll tell ya. It's just a grunt. Who cares about the grunts? Just get them. When I first started playing this game, I loved it. I literally sat for like, because I first started playing this game. Actually, my stepbrother had a PlayStation, and he got Final Fantasy VII for the first, right when it came out, because I was still around 7 or 8 years old. So I literally just watched him play it religiously until he finally let me have a save file in his memory card, and that's how I first started playing this. When I first started to play this game, and I literally was like every chance I got, I played it. But I, as they say, sharing is caring, so I had to wait until my turn, and I would literally like stay up, like I would play it like while he was asleep. I would play, and because he had it set up in his bedroom, so I had to make sure it was okay with him to play it. So it was one of those, and and that took forever to finally get my own PlayStation. And when I finally did, that was literally the first game I begged to have. And I finally got it, and I think they finally had to check on me to make sure I didn't die. That's how long I was playing. I think I played for the first night. I played for like a good 16 hours straight before they finally came in there, and I was like, boy, get out and get a shower. I'm not gonna lie, I was smelly. The only thing I did was grab food. And now what he's doing is he's entering the bomb codes. And what's going to happen here in just a minute is going to be something really interesting, and that's going to be the very first boss fight. Guard Scorpion. And I definitely am looking forward to the remake when they I think he's a machine, but there is a downside, when he lifts up his tail, I cannot attack him because otherwise he will literally almost one-hit KO me. And that's not the tail attack I'm talking about. That's just his normal attack. But what's cool about it is he gets his limit break, and this is the big shot. Barrett's level 1 limit break. And now could use a potion on myself where I don't die here. Miss. You gotta love that. He's gonna lift at that tail anytime now. So when that happens, Barrett, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. So whenever that happens, I always just healed myself and then guarded. because then he'll let it down, and that's the trick to defend. Alright, looks like he's about to let it down. There we go. Here's a good scorpion. Not you. I kind of wish he would attack Cloud. That way I can show you his limit break. There we go. I just kind of want to show you his limit break before. Looks like I'm almost done. I can feel it. Unfortunately, we didn't have, Libra yet, which is a reading attack where you can see how much HP is left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. Wait, what? Yes! That killed him. And the music, oh my goodness, what can I say about Mr. Uematsu? His music was by far the best in this caliber of gaming, and I'm so happy that he's coming back for the remake because it's just not the same without him. And now I got 10 minutes to get the hell out of Dodge. And on this note, yeah, there were probably going to be a couple of battles running into him, like now. And sadly, the time does not stop. That is the sad part about all of this, is that... But me being as a gamer and as a true fan of this, I am not going to run away, even though I'm, like... Because of that, that's a one-hit kill right there. Thank you very much. Nice. Alright. And just think only 91 levels to go for Cloud in order to get max level. And I'm one of those people, I will get the max level. It's just a matter of time and patience. And a lot of grinding. Now I gotta save Jesse. I know by the polygons he looks like a guy, but he's actually a girl, so... The only female in Avalanche other than Tifa, which you'll meet pretty soon once we get this battle over, and Tifa's one of the other main members of the party that you'll have. Now I gotta run up the stairs, hope I don't get attacked, then I'm gonna run up the stairs. And here we go. And yes, I'm singing and I'm off tune, so just forgive me. My singing does suck. But hey, you gotta give an A for effort, even though I'm definitely not gonna be trying out for any of the talents or anything. Alright, so here we go, and I gotta talk to these guys to set off the doors. And then I gotta do this. Really? One more battle? That's okay. I got plenty of time. Alright. Nice, one hit KO on that. You gotta love that. Nice, critical hit. You gotta love critical hits. I'm telling you, that's just. And now I'm running for it. Run! Get the heck out of here! Uh-oh. Girl falls again. Fox is such a gentleman, is he? Especially before the reactor explodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. Well, that's the very first mission. Keep the planet going just a little longer. Can everyone get back? Yeah, get back. You're gonna blow us up, ain't you? Ah, yes. Ah, my pants are on fire. And honestly, that's kind of me without the beard. It's about your money. What will we get back? Alright, gonna... And now, you actually get to meet the flower girl. And there's actually... You can actually buy a flower from her. And if you do that, they'll actually get a special dialogue. You better get out of here. Nothing, hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only 1 gil. Her name is Flower Girl. But... And now it's just, you see Midgar for what it is. Everybody calls it Midgar, but it's actually Midgar. So, that's actually one of those. Alright. And now you get to a little, hey, you there! See, fight them or later. Of course I want to fight them, cause I'm just badass, you know. Plus, they're small fries. I mean, come on. Why would you not fight them? That's XP you can have. And plus, it's just one of those things, you know. It's how could you not fight? Plus, you got a big ass sword you're running around with. And more are coming, what the? I'm gonna fight them again just because. Because I can. And the funny thing is machine guns doing 1 damage, it doesn't make any sense. It's just... machine guns, and you get hit by a baton, you get to do 7 damage. A machine gun only does 1. It's a machine gun, people. It's supposed to do more than just 1 damage. Come on, big boy. There you go. Really? I'm like so close to a limit. Of course, you know what? I kind of just want to attack him right now, but then I'm like, you know what? I want to kill him with my limit. You know why? Because I can. Because I can. Braver in your face. That's right. Now you're surrounded. I wish, honestly, I could fight them all at once, because I would honestly kill them all. I don't have the time to mess around with you guys. Grab him! Nope, sorry. I'm gonna jump on a train. Yeah. You gotta love Cloud's moxie, I tell you. Oof. Yeah, I'm actually, I am silent to a point. I am talking, but I'm also trying to focus as well, so forgive me. It's really hard to multitask nowadays, especially with, you know, but you just, sometimes you just got to persevere and just do it, which that's what I'm doing, so. No way! Cloud. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. Well, like I said, none of this is going to get edited out, so you're going to see me at, you know, or you're going to hear me this time, but I am in the process of getting upgrades when it comes to video and stuff, so you can see me in my reactions to this. Y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Oh. Again, I think that's me when it comes to, you know, because I'm like, when it comes to the big guys, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Knock, knock. It's Pennywise, bitch. I'm just kidding. Actually, I hate scary movies, so it just seemed at the right time to say it. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. There we go. It's kind of got a beat to it. Never really noticed that if you actually are quiet enough, you actually listen to the train going. It's just like... I know, that was completely random, but you know what? I love random things. I mean, there's sometimes I'll go into random dance. I'm not ashamed of it. That's what, it makes me smile. Do things that make you smile, no matter what people say about you, because at the end of the day, if you're happy and you know it, then clap your hands. But in all seriousness, if you are happy, everything just falls into place, especially when it comes to life in general. And that's what that's one of this game is about. It's just pursuing your dreams, and even though it is mainly redemption, and you know, but I mean, because Cloud is honestly living for two people, and not just himself. He's living for himself and Zack. Which, if you don't know who Zack is, he's Zack Fair. He was the previous owner of the Buster Sword before Cloud got it. And if you want to, and the full story of Zack is honestly a very good one. I enjoy it more than anything. And so I'm just... And plus, I just, even though it's like music for its time, this music is just... Well, for yourself in a fancy suit, I think you can afford a better train. This is my house. Like, I don't see your name on it, bub. I don't see your name at all. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. Sure, I want to look at this with you. Flashy stuff? Ooh. city of Midgar. For them as numbered sectors, that's how things get turned out. Even though Barrett seems like a big tough guy, he's actually a real softie, because you'll see that here in a little while. And plus, he really does care, and that's the thing, he may have a gun attached to his arm, but he's got, Barrett's had a troubled past, along with a lot of the characters that is going to join the group later on. They all have their, ties to Shinra that made them who they, Shinra is one of the main enemies, and it's just, Shinra takes a lot of things for granted, especially when it comes to the people. Or because they love their life more how polluted it gets, which is true. I mean, no one lives in the slums because they want to. Yeah, no, this game is just... The story of this game is just, it's so heartfelt, because you're getting so many characters, but they all have their own unique story that just makes them, who they are, And it's just, this game itself is just one of the best RPGs I've ever played, and it goes to show, you can't just... you can't judge a game until you play it. You really can't. I mean, the looks of the game mean absolutely nothing. It's the story, and it's the characters, and it's the actual, if you have a great story, gameplay you can get through. It's just, and yes, this does start really slow at first, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's all about the story, and all about the growth of these characters, and we do get a lot of character growth coming up, and it's just something that I hope y'all stick with me with, and just keep in mind, I'm gonna show you all of these characters and their weaknesses and their it's just a really heartfelt game, and I could not picture anything more than just sharing it with everybody. And it makes me so grateful that anyone who comes to watch my videos, even if they just watch it once, it makes me so grateful. And if you share it, that makes me even more happy, because I know deep down there are some people have hearts, and people have open minds, and people generally want to help others, and that's what I miss the most about today, about the past, is that people would give the shirt off your back, and people would do anything they can to help somebody that it's kind of like the old it's kind of like the old saying Dumbledore did, people will always get help at Hogwarts if they ask for it. And so, and I know that was out of character, but it just seemed to fit, and so, yeah, and so now the train ride's over, I'm just kind of talking to randoms. and it's kind of slow at the start. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this episode, this first episode right here. Thank you guys so much for... Well, first I'm going to save. First. Yeah, don't look at that top save file. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually tried to start a game a while back, and I just got off course. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this one. But you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me on this one episode, my first episode of this series, and I'm definitely gonna continue this. But definitely, if you like it, definitely leave a comment, and definitely subscribe, and definitely share it. I would greatly appreciate it. And once again, to my good friend Nerd of Steel, and all of my cohorts, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for, you know, accepting me into the group. And I just want to thank you, all of you as well, who tune into this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this first episode of Final Fantasy VII playthrough. And this is actually going to be the first of many games that I play. I actually got a couple more I've been thinking about, and I might actually go, you know, it just depends on, you know, but I'm just wanted to let you know, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like what you see, definitely leave a like and comment and subscribe, and tell me what you think. Tell me what what I can do to improve, and definitely, you know, definitely stay tuned for more, and definitely check out Nerds of Steel if you haven't seen it. He's got a lot more gameplays, and I actually have 2 gameplays with him, and we're playing Future Planet. It's kind of like a Sonic / Mega Man game, and it's actually pretty interesting. I've never played it before, but he got me into it, and it's something and I'll definitely be coming back for more playthroughs within the week, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna leave things on a high note and just say, guys, no matter what happens in today's world, just be yourselves, and just be the nerds that you truly are. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.